Welcome back to another episode of Just One Fern. Luke's and I here to do a whole lot of talking about a whole lot of nothing. I'm gonna toss it.
There are 3 things to remember about wild animals. Number 1, they don't like jazz.
Really?
Number 2, they hate being trapped.
Mm-hmm.
And number 3, they will not learn to like jazz if you play it for them just for a couple hours every day against their will.
These are great points. Thank you,
you.
Bear Grylls.
You're welcome.
You know so much about wilderness.
I am a big
and
wilderness
animals.
guy. Yeah,
You are.
Well, I don't know as much about animals, but I used to be a bushcrafter.
Really?
Into the bushcraft. Do you know about bushcraft?
Yeah, and I know nothing about bushcraft.
Yeah, it's so it is.
Now you're a bushwhacker.
No, I whack a couple bushes. Bushcraft is the study of survival in the wilderness. However, it's more of a craft. It's more of like living in the wilderness versus a survival thing. Survival is about staying alive.
Mm-hmm.
Bushcraft is doing it in elegance. So this is like making baskets.
Weaving. You've weaved?
I have weaved.
It's impressive.
You can make rope. I've made rope.
Wow.
Before
out of what?
Out of wild fiber.
Oh, wait, fibers in the wild?
Yes.
Wow.
You could pull out some grass, or you take
help you poop.
It's very good for poop.
Yeah.
Cordage, they call it. Cordage.
Cordage.
Of course, fire making is a skill.
In the cottage.
Cordage in the homemade cottage. I love that.
And you made a cottage.
No, not exactly.
But that's elegance, isn't it? Wouldn't that be elegance, being able to make a log cabin?
That would be elegance. Think of Abe Stinkin. Abraham Stinkin was a bushcrafter. Yeah.
Right.
I was really into this for a while. Into this. I made pine needle tea. It's very good. Citrusy. Pine needles taste like citrus, believe it or not.
Well, the next time we're around pine, we're eating them.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like you to make me some pine stew. Could you make me pine stew?
Yeah.
If I demanded, I said, make me pine stew, would you make it?
I guess. Like I guess you'd boil water.
I'd boil your water. Yeah. No, yeah. Yep.
I'll water your boil.
You wish.
I carved a spoon once. That was kind of cool. I used it to eat ramen.
What is this called again?
BushCraft. It's funny, right?
BushCraft is such a funny fucking... You know what it sounds like? It sounds like when you see those like posters on like random lamp posts walking down the street, and it's like, sign up for this course with like with John Wild or something.
John Wild.
It's like
BushCraft.
Nobody's signing up for that. It's like you get one really bad chicken Caesar wrap for lunch, and then that's it.
And a small cup of water.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I took this as an elective in college, and it really changed my world.
My life. Yeah.
He takes you to Central Park.
That's exactly what it's. Yeah. He doesn't take you anywhere that's not man-made wilderness. Yeah. That's so funny.
You eat a pigeon. Okay, actually, that'd be impressive.
You have to catch and eat a pigeon.
Most members die, but those who survive have learned a valuable lesson.
Metro chickens.
Metro chickens. Is that true?
Yeah, I don't know.
I love that. Metro chickens.
Metro chickens. Pigeons are metro chickens.
Metro chickens. I would say I am a fan of fried Metro chicken. I've never had it, but I'd love it.
Probably.
Do you think
we could go outside and get one right now? They keep looking at me, Lucas.
Do they?
Yeah, the pigeons
out your window.
My window.
You get pigeons in your window. I'd love to have some pigeons
in them. Like on our roof, when they look in, they go like this. They look at me. It's terrible.
Bro, they're spying on you.
Yeah.
These birds are hacking into our software.
They are.
Into our network. Mm-hmm. And I know this because my Facebook account just got hacked. I'm very upset about it. And I sent Facebook my ID, and they said, denied.
Denied.
They said, that's a fake ID that you just sent us. So I said, okay, how would you like to continue from here? And they're like, just enter in your old password. I said, perfect. I know my old password. It's really complicated, so I don't know how they got in.
Mm-hmm.
So I entered it in, and it said, oops, you just entered your old password. Please enter your old password to continue. What do you want? So I'm a little upset.
So you're not doing well.
I'm not doing well.
Okay.
I got yelled at for about an hour today
Mhm.
by a lady on the phone.
Was her name Jacinda?
God, I wish.
Was it J Linda?
Lindas always are the troublemakers, aren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
This
Was
is
it
this is
Judas?
known. Judas. She was a monster. She was
Oh,
truly
no.
a horrible,
I'm sorry.
monstrous person.
I'm sorry.
I was just trying to help.
Yeah.
Just trying to help this
You
person.
know what? Some people don't deserve your help.
No, they don't.
Mm-hmm.
And I was very nice to her. And then I did the over nice thing, and I think that
Yeah.
really pissed her off because I was
Oh.
trying to stick it to her.
I
a little
like
bit.
that, though.
Yeah.
That's good. Kill them with kindness.
Oh yeah.
That's what
They
Selena
hate
Gomez always said.
Does Selena Gomez always say that?
Yeah.
Can we back up a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead.
Have we all seen Wizards of Waverly Place?
Of course, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
What do you mean? It's a fantastic show.
Oh, yeah. I loved it.
Yeah.
I was.
Let me guess. Your favorite character was Max.
Well, yeah. Look at me.
Look
at me.
You're such a Max.
Of course, I was
guy.
a huge Max guy.
Yeah.
However, I respected
mine was?
Justin. Your favorite character, Justin.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, can't we both agree Justin should have won the Wizard?
Oh,
The
for
Wizard
sure.
Cup. Come
Let's get
on.
into that. Yeah.
Come on. Can we get into that?
That's such bullshit. Oh, he gets to be the headmaster of the fucking wizarding school?
Come
bullshit.
on.
That's crazy.
He earned that shit. He
did.
studied day in, day out, night, day. He
Yeah.
studied in his fucking sleep for that.
Yes, exactly. And anyone who is a slacker in life knows he should have won.
Oh, yeah.
And to think that just because Alex is like, I don't know, the cool one,
She
gets
fun.
Yeah, she gets to have the powers and keep her powers.
Makes
and
no
just
sense.
live a life with powers without having to teach 1 million students.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Imagine how hard that is, teaching wizarding students without having wizarding powers.
Yeah, I think Justin had it worse.
Oh,
The worst of everyone. Max
Oh.
got the sub shop.
that's so cool. Wouldn't you like to have
I would
a sub
love
shop?
to have subs.
See, that's sick.
at any point. I can just eat a sub.
Justin gets to be reminded of his ultimate failure for the rest of his life.
Exactly.
That's so great. I bet he loves that.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Alex should have won.
What?
What?
You said Alex?
Alex should
shouldn't
not have won. Justin should have won. Case closed.
Yeah. No,
Bullshit story. I didn't love Justin.
Because I thought he was misunderstood. You know,
He was misunderstood. He was.
Justin and Juliet.
Oh. Who's Juliet?
Juliet was his girlfriend who was the vampire.
Yeah.
Remember her?
They were good together.
Yeah.
What happened? Did they stay together?
No, I think she turned really fucking old, remember?
Age is just a number.
This is what happened. I remember what happened. I remember the exact episode. It was a big one. It was like you had to tune in for this episode. It was like a 3-parter, one of those.
8-7 Central, whatever the fuck that means.
Exactly, yes. Well, you know what that means.
Well, now I do, but I
Yes.
didn't at the time.
But I didn't either. I was like, what the fuck does
Like,
that
all
mean?
right,
Is it on an 8 or 7? I
yeah.
need to know which one is it because I
9
need to
o'clock.
watch. Basically, Alex was dating Mason, who was the werewolf.
We didn't like Mason.
Well, you did it first, and then he cheated. Remember
Right,
that?
yep,
That was
yep.
bad. But then I remember they were dating each other, and way back, like hundreds of years ago, Mason and Juliet dated.
Oh.
And then
Damn.
he kind of gets all werewolfy because they go to Transylvania and he gets all werewolfy and is like, I love you, Juliet, still. And Alex is like sobbing. She's like, no, I thought we were together. And Justin's really mad. And she's like, no, I'm in love with Justin. But then he gets mad and he attacks Justin. And so Juliet has to swoop in and save him. But she gets like bitten or something by
Yeah, she
Mason.
must.
And then she starts to turn really fucking old because her powers go away.
Oh.
And then she has to leave.
That's so sad.
I
What
know.
a sad story.
Yeah. So Justin gets fucked over so many
Oh my
times.
God. He
Yeah.
got double fucked.
Double fucked.
And in the Twilight ripoff episode, on top of it,
Yes. Yeah.
his main story progression is wrong.
Yeah.
It's based.
He should get everything. He should have been the one to keep his powers and do whatever the hell he wanted with his life.
I agree. I think Alex should have gone to jail. I think it's what should have happened.
At least 10 times. She should have stayed in that book. Remember the episode where she got put into the book?
Best episode.
She should have stayed. Yeah, with the knight. That was
Yeah.
actually Dean.
Yes.
Great episode.
See, Dean was
I gotta
hot.
rewatch. I'm shocked how much I remember of this. No,
You're-
I'm not. I'm not shocked.
You're doing a great job.
I watched it so much.
I watched it. If it was on, I was watching
It
it.
was that Sweet Life. I
Sweet
watched
Life.
it. An unbelievable amount.
Watched it.
When they did the crossover episodes,
Oh my God.
Please.
Hannah Montana,
Best-
Sweet Life Raven.
Yeah.
That's so
And
Raven.
then the Sweet Life Hannah Montana Wizards.
Did they do a Wizards one?
Yeah, they did.
I don't think I saw
And then they
that.
did the Wizards when they were on deck.
The Wizards
Remember
on
when Sweet
deck.
Life were on? They were on the hotel and then they went on deck.
Yeah,
Remember when that happened?
yeah, they magically got into a school for that's on a cruise ship.
Strictly on a cruise ship, and then Mr. Mosby happened to also be the head of
I got the job too. They all got jobs there.
Yeah.
That
I
was-
think
that
Sweet
made
Life on
sense.
Deck gets a lot of hate. I liked it.
I
thought
you
it
know
was
what?
good.
I remember liking it too. I remember the
Yeah.
first episode, the very first episode. It's Cody
Mhm.
meets his roommate, and he's like, "I just had a lot of beans. Tonight, I'm gonna try to fart." The
Oh, no,
enti-
that's Zach.
Zach does.
Zach
His
does that,
roommate says,
yeah.
"Tonight, I'm going to try to fart the entirety of Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven." I thought that was the funniest thing I'd ever heard.
It is hilarious.
How could one
Yeah.
possibly do that?
And the funny thing is that his roommate is Debbie Ryan's character. She's pretending to be a boy.
Really?
It's a girl. She's pretending to be a boy. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she does.
And Cody is
she does the
Cody
GI
is-
Jane thing.
Or maybe it's Cody's roommate Woody, who's also really
I think
dirty.
it was Woody. I think it
Because
was
Woody
Woody.
and Zach become like best friends because they're really dirty and they're mischievous.
See, that's fun.
Yeah.
See,
It's great shows.
that's crazy. What happened, man?
This is bad to say. I think I've said it before. I miss the days of cable television.
Yeah.
I was watching the Ted Lasso finale last night, which was amazing, by the way. And that was like a show that came out like once a week, right? Like
Mm.
they release an episode once
Yeah,
a week. I
very
miss
cool.
that. I don't have time to binge anymore.
No,
I'm not in college. I
no.
can't do it. Like I need
Yeah.
to like, all right, oh cool. Wednesday night, like I'll watch this before I go to bed. And then that'll
That's so
just doesn't-
yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
have that
no,
anymore.
nobody because they'll be like, okay, just like catch up on Succession.
yeah. Oh, you want me
Are
to
you-
watch which I do want to catch up, but it's gonna take me forever.
It's gonna take so long.
Yeah.
Like I don't have time. Yeah, I could set my own schedule to like watch one. Ooh, tonight's my night to watch one episode.
Yeah.
No, nobody's that.
Get the fuck out of here with that
Come
shit.
on, nobody's
Are
that
you kidding me?
organized. Fuck off.
Nobody is.
I wish
Nobody
there was a
is.
service you could get. Here's a pitch. Ready?
Okay.
Pitch.
Off the cuff.
Here's a service, a show that's already been out. You can set up your Netflix account, your HBO Max, your Hulu
Mm.
to only release an episode a week at a time for you to watch. It prevents you from binging,
Oh.
but gives you a weekly release schedule like you're keeping up to date with something.
I like that idea.
Hold on,
Okay.
I'm not done.
Okay.
It puts you in a league with random
Oh.
people and you all have a group chat.
I like that.
And you all can
That's
talk
fun.
about the new episode.
That's very fun. The only issue is Twitter exists and social media exists, and things will get spoiled for you.
Yeah, I forgot people do that.
Yeah, dude, I'm
a good
only
point.
watching old movies now. When have I seen a new movie? When's the last time I saw a new movie?
I don't ever. Maybe never.
Maybe
Wally?
did we go see a movie here once that was new?
Yes, we did.
What did we see?
We went to see Avatar.
Oh, Avatar.
Way
That was
of
the
Water.
last one I saw. Like, there was a new movie. The last time we went to the movie theater was Lord of the Rings, but
Yeah,
the
which is an old movie.
which is an old movie, right? I spent money to go see an old movie, not a new movie.
But
That's
not quite the experience as
True.
The Way of Water. 4DX, baby.
true. That was unbelievable.
I'll never forget
Really
that.
upset we didn't see that for Magic Mike.
You know, I think it would have been a little stickier.
Just getting gyrated back and forth while they're stripping. But yeah, I think that's a good pitch. I like that.
You like that? Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was listening to some music today. I was walking this morning. I felt okay enough to walk, so I was walking, and I was listening to a song, and I realized that this song does something that I think a lot of popular music does, and it does it really well. It's a very hard thing to, I think, to implement into your own music. It's very hard to like get this correct, and it's instead of starting at the beginning of a story, you are dropped in the story.
Yeah.
You're just they
Yeah.
start the song and boom, they're like, this is where we are. This is what I'm feeling immediately. This is what, like, there's not like, let's start here and talk like I met her here and blah blah blah.
Right,
and
right.
Blee, blee, blee. It's like, boom, I'm like from the first like phrase, you know what happened.
Right. That's
Yeah.
not easy. That's not easy.
It's
That's
very hard.
and like if you really think about it, like you have 5 words to
Yeah.
like summarize a whole relationship
Yeah.
to get you caught up.
Yeah.
Like
It's wild.
I don't know. Do you have a song example that
Yeah.
made you think of that?
Yeah. So the one I was listening to this morning is called "I Don't Miss You," and the first word is or the first phrase is I just had it in my head and now it's gone. Oh, I've never called her by your name. I'm lucky yours and hers aren't similar in any way.
That's really
and you
good.
immediately know what's happening.
Yeah.
You know he's in a new relationship, but he's still thinking about his ex.
Yeah.
And that's, you know what happened already.
Yeah, immediately.
And so you're in the emotion, you're there, you know what's happening.
That's so good.
Isn't that cool? Because
That's
it
so
saves you
good.
so much time as a lyricist. You don't have to spend this whole time on backstory.
It's efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to waste time getting to your chorus.
It thrusts you right in. That's
exactly.
so smart. That's smart.
It tells the listener what to feel immediately. The listener's not taking time to go, oh, I want, like, what's happening? Like, where's this going to go?
Right. They don't have to figure
boom.
anything out. Yeah, you're right in there. That's like, I'm trying to think of an example. Like if I were to make one up, it'd be like the last time we went out to dinner, you told the waiter 2 checks. Something like that.
But that's giving backstory.
Oh, because we're not in the moment.
Yeah.
You asked the waiter for 2 checks. We are at dinner.
You asked the waiter for 2 checks.
And you asked the waiter for separate checks.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
But it's hard.
That's so
what I'm
hard.
saying.
That
It's
is
so
so hard.
difficult. You have to really think about it hard.
That's so good.
Yeah.
You know what I've been thinking about? Have you been trying to like write music like that?
I haven't tried. I would like to.
Yet? It sounds
I'd like
really
to
hard.
try, but
You should.
Sounds very hard.
You should do it. Maybe the idea is you write the whole story and then you cut the first half.
Oh, I like
just
that.
starting right in the middle.
I like that a lot.
Assume they know the context.
They don't.
They don't. One of the things I've been looking at is with lyrics also, the false idiom. I made that phrase up. Sounds good, doesn't it?
Idiom?
No, idiom I didn't make
I was
up.
going to say it's a real...
a false idiom.
It's... Do you know... I swear to God, I bring this movie up every time we do a pod, The Pink Panther.
He's bringing up a lot.
He says something like, that's an idiom. And he goes, you, sir, are the idiom.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
But an idiom, for people who don't know, is just like a phrase, a maxim, something people would say like the whole 9 yards or beat around the bush, something like that. That's a loose definition.
You're a bush. And
I'm a bushwhacker. And I'm a bushcrafter.
Or what is it called? What is it called?
Bushcraft. It is called bushcraft.
Yeah. Isn't that where it's witchcraft, bushcraft? So you just be called a bush? A bush?
Yes.
Not like a
Call
witch.
me a bush.
Lucas. Well, as you know, Lucas, he's a registered bush.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I'm registered
with
with
a witch. Like, he's a witch. You know how some people are witches?
Yeah, he's a bush.
He's a bush.
It
sounds like he's like related to Jeb and...
Yeah, I'm in part of the Bush family. I'm part of the BCA, the Bushcrafters Association.
That's funny.
Anyway, so lyrics I'm looking into the false idiom. Okay. So an idiom is it's a phrase.
Right.
A false phrase would be like something that sounds like it's something people say, but isn't. So like a good example was I think he came up with this when John Lennon said like life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. You know, that sounds like a quote somebody else said that he put in his song.
Interesting. I like that. Yeah.
But like you come up with something that sounds catchy that like people would say. So one I came up with the other day, which I think I like a lot, is oh my God, I can't remember it.
Perfect.
Then it's not good enough. Never mind. I was listening to Vienna by Billy Joel.
Oh,
classic song.
Vienna waits.
But like slow down, you're moving fast. Like every line from that song sounds like it sounds like he got it from like some old like Russian lady.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
dude, most Billy Joel songs are
Vienna waits for you. Like, what the fuck does that mean? But I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
He's good at that reverse. What is it? False idiom?
I'm calling it a false
A
idiom.
false
So you say
idiom.
it's like a lyric or like a phrase that sounds like it could have been like something you found in a book or like
Right.
something, you know what I mean? Like something
Yeah.
people have been saying for hundreds of years,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you just made it up.
Something you'd find in a Lord of the Rings novel.
Yeah, right. Like
Right.
not all those who wander are lost. Like
Yes.
something crazy
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I like that a lot, actually. I'm trying to think if I've ever done any.
I'm sure you have. I'm sure you
Like
have.
trying to.
Like we do them by accident. We like when we write songs and stuff. We want to write something that sounds like catchy or something that sounds
Yeah.
like
I think that's the goal, to be honest. A false idiom is the goal.
right. That is the goal. You want to write something people go, I'm gonna start saying that.
Like that's a quote.
That's
Right.
a quote.
Right.
Right. But I think thinking of it consciously is something I hadn't thought about before.
Yeah.
So it's a cool idea.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I think that's really cool. That's very nice. I think that
Thank
like
you.
I've just been trying to like dive into random songwriting techniques. I was watching a video or an interview that John Mayer did, and he was saying that like sometimes he'll do a song where he does he'll lead the listener down one path, and then at the very last second he'll cut him to a different one. So
That's
like
cool.
he'll go like one phrase, first word, second phrase, that word rhymes, third phrase, that word also rhymes, fourth phrase, different word.
Right.
And it cuts
Keep them on their
Yeah,
toes.
yeah,
No, that's super smart.
yeah.
Do like that 3-1 thing.
Right. There's so many different things you can do.
Did you get the Instagram message I sent you today right before this?
No, I don't think so.
Rough.
Ruff. We've had him on
we've
the
had
show.
him on.
Yeah.
I liked Ruff a lot, but I gotta call you out, man. He made this video. He's like, songwriters, if you're ever in a rut, if you're writing a song, you have horrible writer's block, here's what you do. And he's like, and he pulls up like Ableton. He's like, find a random drum loop, and he pulls it in. Write a song to that. Then change and I cut it. I'm like, what happened in a writer's block? You write. Okay. If you have writer's block, don't.
Yeah. But also, it's kind of like if you have writer's block, use something someone else has written.
Yeah,
that's what a loop is.
Well, that is what a loop is. I mean, like, see, I think he's got a point there, right? Like, try to break out of your shell, do something else.
Right.
I don't know. It just made me laugh. I was like, dude. And then I looked at the first comment was, bruh, how am I supposed to write something when I'm not trying? It was literally, I'm not being a dick, but how am I supposed to write something when I have writer's block?
Yeah.
Damn. But I think
rough.
I think the perspective though, if like you think about it as somebody who starts with a drum loop,
yeah,
you know, then if that's what you're having trouble writing, start with the thing that you're having trouble writing.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Also, just try to write something that's not what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Go outside of like get your mind. It's like when you're like working and you need a break from work, you go outside, right? So like if you're working on a specific thing, specific genre, style,
get your mind off it.
Go do something else. Go play a country song.
Yeah.
Go write an EDM song. Go do something random.
Seriously.
Get your juices flowing. Because lots of times you can find stuff in other genres to pull from and like just change it into your own.
Yeah. Well, that's like again, John Mayer. By the way, I've been loving John Mayer content online recently. Dude, I've been getting inundated.
I think he's so funny.
He's so funny.
He's so fun. There's a video with him and Ben Schwartz that is so good.
Really?
Yeah, I'll show it to you. It's so funny. He's just like, he's playing, like John Mayer's playing, and Ben's supposed to be singing, but he never gets when to come in. The entire time, he always comes in at the wrong point, and John's like, nope, that's not it. Nope.
That sounds great.
Yeah, but he's fun. Yeah,
he's really funny. But he did a talk at Berkeley. I think he went to Berkeley.
Okay.
And he's like, the whole point of the talk was because he's talking at his school. He's like, great things happen when information meets inspiration. And I'm like, what does that mean? And he was saying like, when you aren't in a place where you have inspiration, it's a great time to gather information. Because when you're gathering information, like you're learning your theory, you're writing songs in other genres, you're coming up with new ways to write songs. When the time comes that your inspiration like hits you, you'll have these tools that you've built up to be able to like channel your inspiration.
That's really cool.
And I like
That's
that.
Really
awesome.
like
that idea a lot. Like think about
brilliant.
it. Yeah, you're just building. You're stocking yourself up for when that inspiration does come. Isn't that great?
God,
I'm like,
John.
dude, he's so good.
Yeah,
He's
bastard,
so
I
good.
love you. It's just like That's so smart because there's no wasted time.
Right. There's no wasted time.
It's. I feel like that's a mindset thing,
totally a mindset thing.
and I'm bad at that for sure. I'm always like, oh, I'm wasting my time, but
you don't have to be. I mean, and that's the other thing. They're like, I think you can take that two ways. Oh, don't waste your time. I should always be doing something. No. It means whatever you're doing is not wasting your time, as long as you're doing something, I guess, related. Like, if you just learn a song you like, it's a good thing.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Something to think about. In bed last night, I could only think of one thing, and I had to get up out of bed to write it down so I could remember to tell you this.
Okay.
Imagine a metal stick in your hand.
Okay.
And imagine shoving it through your eye into your brain. Imagine right into your brain. Like, and then like you rubbed around a little bit.
Yep.
Can you imagine it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's all I wanted.
Why would you do that to me?
I thought it'd be funny to make you
to make me feel pretend pain.
Yeah.
I'm already in enough real pain. What the hell is this?
Well,
I
thought it'd take your mind off of it.
Just because you got yelled at work doesn't mean that I got to put a metal stick through my eye. Okay, buddy? That's ridiculous.
Okay, sorry.
You're not sorry. That's such a Max from Wizards of Waverly Place thing to do.
It is, and I'm really excited about it. I am I closest to a youngest child, do you think?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yes.
I'm an only child, but
Yeah.
I think I'm closest.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, that makes the most sense.
Yeah.
I think Jesus Christ was part of the queer community.
Oh, that's a bold statement. What?
And I think it's a very bold statement
Okay.
because, and I have proof to back it up. Now,
Okay.
Jesus
Hit me with proof.
historically was not a sexual man.
Right.
One might venture to say he was asexual.
Mm.
And I think there's some support there. Like he could be included maybe.
Yeah.
Now
That is part of it.
All the damage that his father has done to the community might need to be taken into account. However, are we really at the point we're going to start excluding people? I don't know. Should we include this man?
Are you held accountable for the sins of your father?
Thank you.
We don't know.
And I think we should think about that.
That's a good idea to think about.
I just think I'm throwing that out there.
Yeah.
I don't really have a complete thought. I'm not taking any sides. I just wanted to.
It doesn't need to
know.
be a complete thought because most people in religion don't have complete thoughts. So this works perfectly. That's great. You ready for my character?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't have a name for it, but okay, this is the situation. Okay.
Mhm.
So you are a barber.
Yep.
And you just finished cutting my hair.
Okay, I'm just gonna brush off the back, and turn you around. What do you think?
Wow.
Here's the mirror if you want to look at the back.
This is great. Thank you so much. Wow.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's amazing. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Hey, how much is it? How much is the haircut?
Normally we charge like $35, but
Totally fine. I'm used to
that's great.
10, but that's fine. I'll pay the $35. So
Yeah.
Where's my
Okay.
baggie?
What
Where's my baggie?
bag? Like what kind of baggie?
The baggie that you get after the cut.
I don't think we do that. Do you?
You don't. What do you mean you don't do that? I feel like everyone does that.
Well, is there something you're expecting in the bag?
Yeah, you get at the end of every haircut, you always get a bag with your hair clippings from the haircut. You get and any leftovers that were from the people that didn't pick up their baggie.
Well, nobody's picked up any baggies today.
Well, do you not have baggies? Of how am I supposed to? Am I supposed to sweep up this hair myself and bring it home? How am I supposed to carry this without?
Would you like your hair back? I can.
Yes, it's my property. I get it in a baggie.
Oh, hold on. I don't know if it's your property.
It is
fell
my
onto
property.
my floor.
I get it in a baggie. I can't. Well, first of all, it was on me. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So you're saying I can't take this hair right now?
I'm not saying you can or can't take it, but I think, can we talk about payment first? Can we talk about how much?
Hold on. I'm not, first of all, this is going to affect your tip if you don't have a bag for me. How else am I going to carry this miscellaneous hair?
Listen, do you see anything in the windows about
I
About
see
bags of
nothing.
hair?
No, but this is a well-known thing in America. You get a bag of your hair.
Where do you go around here for bags of hair? Is there another
Always,
place?
yeah. Tony's has bags of hair.
Tony's does not give out
Charles,
bags of hair.
you know Charles over there at Blue Boys.
Charles is weird.
He's a weird dude, but let me tell you something. He gives me my hair. My mom would always keep all of my haircuts every time
What do
she
you
cut
do
my
with
hair.
it? What do you do with it when you go home?
What do you mean? What do I do with it? I keep it. How else am I supposed to heat my house?
Heat your house?
Yes, and also, what happens when one day I go bald? Are you going to pay for my hair transplant? No. Are you going to pay for my wig? I didn't think so. So give me this hair. I need it. I got to make my own wig later in life.
Well, I'm not going to be able to pay for it with only $35 and no tip.
You're going to get no tip if you don't get me a baggie immediately. You're going to get a horrible, horrible Yelp review from this. I hope you know that.
Well, if I'm already going to get a bad
I'm going to write no baggies.
If I'm already going to get a bad review, why would I give you your hair? If I give you your hair, will you get...
Because it's the right thing to do. I'm already paying the $35 for the haircut. You might as well just give me a baggie. I'll take anything. I'll take a trash bag.
Paper or plastic?
I prefer plastic, thank you.
Okay. I can do that. Here you go. Shit. Let me sweep it up again.
You bastard. That's my character.
That's good. I like that a lot.
Thank you.
That's funny.
He just has he everywhere he goes, he gets bags of hair.
Where's my bag of hair? Are you serious? Are you serious?
That was the thing. I didn't really have a punchline. It was kind of just a scenario I was thinking of because I got my haircut yesterday.
No, but I love the idea of like holding the barber hostage. Like,
Yes.
I'm not paying you unless you give.
Unless
I paid you to deliver me my hair.
Yeah.
Like, that's good.
And because my original thought was, okay, like people will think I'm taking the hair and I'm gonna like clone something. Like I feel like that's the natural thought.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I wanted it to be no, he just wants to keep the hair.
It's mine.
Like, and you get like I said, all the miscellaneous hair from
Yeah,
other
I
people.
love that.
If they don't pick it up, it's mine. I get it.
We should have dug into that more. That was really funny. And I get the guy behind me.
This guy,
he didn't
he's
collect
for
it.
sure Swedish. I need his hair. I'm lacking Swedes in my wigs,
One day I will have a Swedish wig.
and he's just very. So I had two different directions to go with this
Yeah,
character.
yeah. What was
It
the
was
other one?
that one with the hair, or it was going to be like he gets really mad that because it's not the way his mom cuts it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you
this
serious?
isn't- Like at the end of the bar, oh, how is it? Like, how's everything look? Well,
I really liked your bit.
thank you. It's just a little character I came up with.
That's a pretty good character.
I've been trying to come up with more
It's
because
fun.
we got to write a skit.
We have to write a sketch. I think this is a great way to get into
Yeah.
that realm.
You know what's been pissing? Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
You know what's been pissing me off? I don't mean to call the girls out for this, the podcast ladies, but they keep saying that certain sayings are different than what they are. And it's been making me real mad, and they didn't drink carton chocolate milk growing up at lunchtime. And it's really upsetting to me.
I
was sitting in my bed
what else
just
happened?
furious, typing. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
And they make you feel like you're dumb for it.
They said brain width.
Yeah, that's not right.
It's either brain wave or it's something or
bandwidth.
bandwidth. Yeah, it's not brain width.
I don't have the brain width for that.
Well, who the
No.
fuck says that?
That's not a thing.
No,
Nobody
but
says
you
that.
shouldn't be saying width, by the way, at any time that you can avoid it because it's a hard word to say.
Yeah.
Why is there a DTH?
That-
Don't even get me started on that. But that's God damn it.
Ben Franklin
it's
had it
pissing
out
me
for
off.
someone. I'm assuming he made up that
It's
word.
for sure him.
No, that's not right. It's not right what they're doing to you. And you know what else isn't right that I'm not sticking up for you? But I'm not getting in the middle of it.
You never have.
I'm not getting
You
in the
never
middle
have.
of
You
it.
never will. But you did tell me that you agree with me on the chocolate milk thing.
Oh, for sure.
That's crazy.
No, actually, I
That's
agree with you on almost all of it. I'm scared.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
I'm
fair. They are
scared.
terrifying.
They're ball stompers.
It's really good that I'm like a little bit afraid of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It makes it. I guess.
I like
guess
them a
there's some
lot, but I'm a
danger.
little bit afraid of them. Yeah, right. Yeah. But yeah,
No.
the fact that they didn't have like the burned dairy cartons that you get
Yeah.
at
I
lunchtime.
don't know if
in
mine were
school.
burned. I feel like
Mine
they
were either Burn or Upstate Farms.
I think mine were Upstate Farms,
Mm.
and the 1% milk was okay.
Yeah.
I drink it.
Everyone was going for chocolate.
We were always going for chocolate. And did you
Yeah.
get pizza?
I mean, if I could.
What
But
did
the thing is, I would always, even when like I brought lunch, like
Mhm.
remember we did that, I would always buy a second lunch.
Yeah, I love that.
But I would, even when I would, my mom would send me with my little change purse. in my lunch bag. I'd have a little change purse because I'm a little boy with change purse. So I don't remember what it was. It was blue. It had something on it. But
Did
I
it-
would
was
go
it-
and
did
it'd
it
be little
clasp?
50 cents in
Was
it.
Okay.
And I'd pay for my chocolate milk at the
That's awesome.
Yeah.
50-cent chocolate milk.
like, this is what you use to get chocolate milk. I remember the first time I got it. I was like, you're telling me I can use this money that you gave me, and I give it to someone and they give me chocolate milk?
Give me more.
Is this what the world is? And then I realized, oh wait, you have to earn that money.
Which I don't like that.
That's the bad part.
We
about
should get
this.
rid of that.
Yes, I think that's the horrible part. You should just be able to whatever. If you can just find money or make it somehow,
Yep.
then you get
Produce
chocolate milk.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I want chocolate milk so bad right now.
Love chocolate.
You know, I have a very vivid memory. This is
Mm.
this is completely unrelated until it isn't.
Okay.
I have a very vivid memory of 4th grade. I puked all over the ground,
No.
and I'd been holding it in all day.
Oh, bad.
Really bad. It was like it was in the hallway. It was right after school, staying after for my computer
Ooh.
computer class that I took after school because I thought it was fun.
That's fun, though.
And I puked everywhere. My 1st grade teacher came out. I'm like, thank God it was her. She found me. She helped me. And I know it was on a Friday.
Mm.
Here's how I know it was on a Friday. Because what I puked up was pizza, chocolate milk. And it was this horrible
always Pizza
orange
Fridays.
mixture. Pizza Fridays.
Michael, do you remember the chocolate milks that you'd get at cafeteria lunchtime? They were the best.
Really?
They were
They're
so good. They were amazing. God, I loved them. Yeah.
Do you remember what brand it was? Was it Upstate?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Upstate, yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I think it was Upstate Farms. I would either have
Outside of
Burned
that.
Dairy or Upstate Farms.
Yeah.
It's one of the two.
Those are both great.
Oh, delicious. This is not an is it weird that I do. This is an is it weird that I experience.
Mm.
That I experience someone else do. And it's not something someone has written in. It's not someone that has
Oh.
given us anything. Is it weird? How do I want to say this? Is it weird to not have a personal bubble where you can gauge where people are physically in regards to your body?
Have no idea.
Yeah. Is it weird to just be okay with running into someone, bumping into someone, getting real close to someone, and not thinking anything of it?
Yeah, it's a little weird.
It's a little weird.
I do it on purpose. If you're
Yeah.
looking at, if you're talking
No,
about
I'm not
me.
talking about you.
Okay.
No.
I do it as a joke.
Yeah, that's different. That's different. I'm talking about.
Talk about personal bubble. Oh my God. Can you spread those for me?
No, please don't spread.
God.
Oh my God.
That was great. Did you rip those? They look ripped
Michael,
because they were on.
Michael, they're so horribly.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh God. Then you want the walk away. I don't know.
Full moon.
The full moon.
Full
baby.
moon. Oh.
Second time I had to come out.
You came out earlier.
Wait, when we asked you about the milk, you had them on like that? You're doing something else?
He's still
Before
wearing.
that, I came out and wearing them. I did it, and I was like, you guys
No. That's funny. I'm doing it.
Oh, that's funny. Oh my God. Well,
Yeah.
that's weird. Anyway,
Yeah, it's weird.
yeah, it's
I'd
weird.
say it's
isn't it?
weird.
Yeah.
Why?
I've just experienced it too many times recently. Just being run into, like bumped, like
Like on the
people
street?
like either on the sidewalk, like when there's plenty of room. It's like you see me coming. Move a little bit, you know.
They don't move.
I always have to do this.
And they hit you.
Just gotta do the little turn, and then I get hit.
I hate the little turn. And it's always like a group of 3.
Yeah.
And they're like, why are you in our way?
Right. Yeah. It's like you're taking up the entire sidewalk. One of you has to drop back.
Yeah. Please.
So yeah. Anyway, that's
That
weird.
is weird. I don't like that.
Yeah, I hate it. It's more of a I hate this than an is it
No,
weird.
that's fair. That's
Yeah.
a grind. That's a complaint.
All right, hit
to
me
the
with
city
your
of New
is it
York.
weird?
Okay. Is it weird that I only read young adult novels? I am in my 30s and I really, really enjoy reading. And I think it's a good thing that I read. However, I worry that only reading young adult novels is not good for me. I like them because they're easy and I can relate to the characters. And one day I dream of writing my own young adult novel.
Dreams. I
What?
can relate.
Oh, yeah, dreams. Yeah.
I don't think it's weird.
No?
No, I don't. I think that especially people who love books, don't they always say like as long as you're reading something?
Yeah, they always say
Aren't they
that.
big on that shit? Yeah. So just like I don't think
They do. They say that.
yeah. I don't think it's a problem. I think if you enjoy it, like I would go back and reread the Percy Jackson series right now.
Jenna did. She said it was
Really?
great. She kept
I
reading.
rewatched I reread the first book during COVID.
Ooh, how
And I
was it?
started the second one. I just didn't end up finishing it. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
But
was so good.
I actually just read a book from 5th grade
Oh,
that we had read. It was the City of Ember. Did you guys read this?
No, I don't think so. Maybe.
So it's about a civilization who lives underground who are being protected from the above ground by the builders, and they have to find their way out.
That sounds like your turkey story.
Turkey Story predates this, actually.
Wow. So
They may have copied me.
Copyright?
It's a copyright infringement.
you,
Yes.
you need to sue immediately. You can always sue.
You can always sue. And I really liked it. But this, similarly, my Is It Weird I did not find online. I wrote this based on somebody I met when I was working at the high school.
Really?
He was one of the other like teacher's assistants, and he wanted to be a writer one day.
Yeah.
And he was really into young adult novels.
I don't think that's a problem.
Yeah. He was a little weird, but he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
And
Because I mean,
I hope he made it.
everyone's favorite like series are young adult novels.
Yeah,
Harry
usually.
Potter, Hunger Games.
Yeah, Cassie just read Hunger
Twilight.
Games. Twilight.
But
Um,
yeah, I think they're all
good point.
really good. I'm excited for the new Percy Jackson series. But I don't think that's weird.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Well, that's all that we got for today. Thank you all for listening, tuning in. Please subscribe, follow us on all social media platforms. Also, get ready for the Citrus Maxima album that will be coming out soon. Also, the 100 episode podcast will be coming out in the end of June. So prepare yourself, your body, and spirit. Thank you all for listening. We will see you next week.